Hey guys, how's it going? It's been cold and then warm and then cold, like 40 below cold. So yeah, weird. Anyway, we're gonna be on the Model A today. This car is an 8-inch channel. So the body's been lowered over the frame 8 inches, and it's full fendered. So it's got a weird look to it. I don't know. There's things that are just, it looks funny. So we're going to try and take some of that weirdness out of it by moving some stuff around. And we're going to do some metal work on the front fenders. And yeah, so we might as well just get right to it. Okay, so I'm going to get after a little bit of metal work I've got to do on the front fenders. I'm going to cut out, all this garbage here. It's all brazed and crap, full of Bondo. So we'll cut out the whole piece, make up a new patch, put that in. I'm going to do the same kind of deal as I did with the rear fender. We're going to cut along that bead, do this piece first, and then do the little bead after. So I got that, got a little mangled up hole to fill there, and I'm going to repair this area too where the headlights mount. Also the leading edge needs a little bit of work, but overall it's not bad. So I'm going to get on that. I'm going to do both fenders, and then the hood. After seeing the previous video, the owner of the car, we decided we're going to make this a one-piece hood rather than hinged in the middle. I mean, it's just held on with magnets anyhow, so we don't need to hinge. There's no side panels for the hood, so yeah, we'll just make it a one-piece lift-off hood. And I've also got to finish off that fender brace, make it look like that one. So yeah, we're gonna get after it and get her done. Okay, so my track bar kit just arrived. I've already pressed the bushings in. Here's all the bolts and nuts and stuff. These two tabs here weld to the frame, and that's for the rear differential. So I'm going to finish up my fender, and then I'm going to get the car up on the hoist, and we'll get that dialed in along with the new shocks. So probably tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Here's the piece of crap I cut out of there. It's pretty mangled. And this section here is compound curved. So it's curved this way, and it's also curved that way. And this is a pretty extreme curve here. It's almost, it's almost 90 degrees. So I'm going to do this in two pieces. Now I've already did my cardboard template thing. I made up the piece. There's your curve. And it's going to sit in there like so. So, yeah, fits pretty good. And then this piece here should be fairly simple. So, I'm going to get this clamped in place and show you what it looks like. Again, here's my little block clamp. So the little block comes out of there. What we'll do. And this one here, I think I'll just vice grip it. So yeah, so I'm ready to tack that in place and then we can make up our second patch. That's it. Okay, so I got my other piece cut and put in. Now it's kind of peeking upwards here, but we can tap that down with a hammer after we tack it. This is a little too tight, so I'll probably just run my grinder down that line, open it up a bit, give room for some weld. Same with right along here. So I'm going to go ahead, tack this in, do some hammer work on it, and yeah, finish her up. Okay, so she's all tacked in place and feels pretty good. So I'm going to probably just go to time lapse and finish welding that all in, and then we'll cut out this raised lip down here and fix that up. We also got a spot right here that needs to be fixed up as well. So we'll get on that. Okay, so got our patch in, which is pretty good, looks all right. I also cut out a chunk of that lip. It was crappy. It's this is it right here. I mean, this little piece here weighs about a pound and a half. Anyway, there was also a piece over here that was ugly. I cut that out. Now, right now, this line here is a little wonky. But I'm going to flip this thing over, and I'm going to weld the underside of that lip. So it'll all be solid metal. Then I can shape this line any way I want after with the grinder. So, and when I have it flipped upside down, I'll also weld in the wire on the bottom edge. So we've got a nice clean edge. And I'm also going to clean up this hunk of ugly right here. I'm just going to cut the whole piece out, put a new one in. The base of the headlight stand doesn't even cover these holes anyhow, and I'm going to be moving it a little bit, so I might as well just replace the piece and drill my holes in after when I figure out exactly where my headlights are going to go. And then once I mock it up and get it on the car, I'm going to show you one other thing that's been bugging me. It's a pet peeve of mine, and I'll show it to you when I get the fender on the car. It's something I gotta take care of. I gotta look after. It's been driving me nuts since this car came in. Anyway, I'll show you once I get the fender on the car. So I'll get that welded up and get it on the car, and we'll go from there. Okay, so there we go. The bead's all been rebuilt nicely here. It's nice and even, smooth, it's good. Patch there. There's the old holes for the headlights. Patch that piece in. And here's what I'm talking about. This. You know, the fender is notched around the suspension, and it's horrible. Who the hell wants to see, you know, ugly old suspension components sticking out of a brand new fender? So, my plan is to make a bump or a bubble, if you will, just something very subtle to go over this. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do, but we're going to hide that because I don't like it. I think it's ugly, and I think it just shows lack of planning. So, yeah, I'm going to work on that, but that'll probably be in the next video on the Model A. So, that's it for now. Okay, well, change of plans. I wanted to get this thing up on the hoist, get the track bar on, and the shocks done. But that's not going to happen. I don't have any lift points for my hoist. This car is so narrow, and the way it's set up, I can't lift it up. So the reason I wanted to get that done is so that I could bring in the 51 GMC pickup truck. But seeing that I have to do this on the ground anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clean up a bit and bring that GMC in here. And we're going to put it to the back of the garage and have the Model A in front. So that's the new plan. Man, I tell you, things just don't work out the way you want them to sometimes, but that's how it goes. And now for something completely different. Little blustery out there today. Oh. Yeah, we'll straighten them out. So there we have it. One very frozen 51 GMC pickup truck. We'll go after this in a bit. Okay, so it's in 51 GMC. We're going to let that thaw out for a bit. And in the next video, probably coming out Thursday, I'm going to go over the plan for this thing, what we're looking at doing. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that should be fun. This is a full project, start to finish, and I'll be covering the whole thing. So stay tuned, folks. Okay, so there you have it. So, you know, figured out a lot of this cosmetic stuff that needed to be done on the Model A, and you know, got quite a bit done. The right front fender is finished. I've got to do the same thing on the left fender and fender brace, but I've already shown you that, so I'm not going to show you that again. So the next video, which will be Thursday, will be on the GMC behind me. I'm going to come up with a plan, tell you what I've got for the truck, what I plan on putting in it. You know, feel free to make suggestions, comments. Just put comments down below. You know, I encourage it, and I try to respond to every comment I get. Yeah, so there's enough room to walk around both vehicles here. Won't be a problem for room for painting the Model A, so I'm fine that way. I've only got the one fender left to do, so I've got room. Yeah, what else? Facebook, you know, approaching 1,000 followers on the Facebook page, and subscribers have been coming in more and more, and a lot more views every week overall. So those numbers tell me that it might be a good time to put out 2 videos a week again. So we're going to try that for a bit and see how it goes. And what else? I guess I'll be tearing this GM apart. It's really rough, man. I was told it's been sitting in a ditch on a farm for 30 years. So you know, could expect some whole lot of ugly out of this one. But you know, they're all fixable, and good thing about these this era of Chevy GMC truck is they make everything for them. All the panels, fenders, everything. So won't be a problem getting parts, and we're just gonna do it one piece at a time, man, and go after it. So stick around, check it out. I'm covering that project from start to finish, full on build. It's motor mounts, tranny mounts, you know, differential, suspension, brakes, everything. So it should be fun, and you know, it's going to be here a while. It's not a TV show where you only build a car in 45 minutes. That's not the real world, man. And you know, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.